This is Joe from Wing Beat Waterfowlers. Nothing is more fun to me than having a great day out hunting and be able to come home and take the game that you've gotten that day and be able to prepare a great meal with it for your family. So I've had a lot of requests for my Goose Chili recipe, and so today I'm going to show you how I get that, how I make that, and hopefully you guys can give it a try too when you get a chance. Well, I'd like to first show you some of the ingredients that we have. We have some fresh Canada goose, ground Canada goose, fresh onions, fresh jalapeno peppers, fresh tomatoes, and some other tomatoes that I've chopped in the blender. I have a few seasonings. I have some beans, and we have our some more diced tomatoes and some tomato sauce. We're going to throw all this in the pot and show you how we get this done. First thing we're going to have to do though is we're going to have to cook that Canada goose meat. So that's going to be our first order of business. All right, so we got our stove on. We got our frying pan hot here. We're just going to take this Canada goose and put it right in the frying pan. I like meals that are really simple and really easy to prepare, and pretty much all we're going to do is add a few simple ingredients to a few simple seasonings to our meat. A little bit of salt. I try not to do a whole lot of salt because everything's so loaded with salt nowadays, we really don't need all that salt on our food. A little bit of black pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. And if you want to give it a little more kick, you can add a little bit of crushed red pepper. I'm not going to add too much because the jalapenos that I chopped up seem to be pretty spicy. So we're not going to put a whole lot of red pepper in here. Just a touch. I like to cover it so that it cooks a little faster, but I'm going to show you a quick shot of what it's looking like here in just a second. We got our seasonings on it. We're just going to cover it up and get that nice and brown. I'll open it up every once in a while and turn the meat here and there so you can get everything nice and brown, but you can see it's starting to bubble and cook here already. Now while that's doing that, I can take the time to open up some of these cans over here and get that part of the process rolling. Okay folks, all our meat's been cooked. It's nice and brown now and it's ready for the pot. Me personally, I'm a fan of simple and easy. So we've got our meat brown. We're ready for our big pot for the chili now. Well, all I'm going to do to add to my pot is some water. Nice big cup of water. In go my fresh chopped tomatoes. In go my onions. In go my jalapeno peppers. One of the things I did with these jalapenos, I took about 7 or 8 jalapenos and I chopped them up. But 2 of those jalapeno peppers, I made sure not to take the pulp out of them. I left all the seeds and all the pulp. The rest of them, I cleaned the pulp out of those peppers, and that'll give it just a little bit of kick, hopefully just the right amount of kick to my chili. Now we're going to put all our cans in there. There's our tomato sauce. Here's some more store-bought diced peppers. Here's our pinto beans in chili sauce. Already in chili sauce right in the can. We're going to put 3 cans of those in there. like I said, I'm a big fan of simple, so everything going right in the pot, that's just simple enough for me. Alright, so we've got all those cans in there. In goes the ground meat too. With all the juice and oil and everything else that was in there too. I put it all right in the pan. I don't drain off any of the fat. Canada Goose doesn't have a lot of fat to begin with. No point in draining it off. Leave that in there and let it add some flavor to your chili. And we stir it up. Gonna have to add a little more water to this one. Not quite enough water. Not quite enough water in there. So we'll add another cup of water. That's better. And I have some fresh tomatoes that I chopped from the garden. These are just hand chopped. They're not chopped up like they were in the blender. These are just nice big chunks of tomato. I'm going to put all those in the pot. We're going to bring this to a nice boil, and our Canada Goose chili will be ready. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Here's a quick look at what that Canada Goose chili looks like inside the pot. So we're going to put the lid on it now, and we're going to let it, like I said, just bring it all to a boil. Okay, here we go. Let's get it to a boil. And now, as for me, there's a few other things I like to have when the chili's ready. You know, some folks like to have some bread. I especially love to have some shredded cheddar cheese, some fresh chopped onions, and even some sour cream. So we might just add some of that stuff to our chili when it's ready. So, there you go, folks. That's Canada Goose chili. Now that it's cooled off a little bit, I'm going to start serving some. Give it a try. Like I said, I like to have a little bit of cheddar cheese on mine. Maybe a little bit of sour cream. Go in there. And absolutely have to have some fresh chopped onions. I'm going to fix up another bowl here for my wife. Same thing. We'll start with sour cream. Some shredded cheddar cheese. Good onion. There you go. And that's some Canada Goose chili right there. Let's give it a try. Delicious. You guys got to give that a try next time you get you some Canada geese out there. Good luck, guys.